have worked with 4- and 5-year-olds in schools who have genders that their parents don't want them to have. Parents' rights have suddenly been weaponized against trans and non-binary and two-spirit youth. I want us to get really comfortable with challenging right-wing Christian patriarchy. I want to say things like, you can do work around sexual orientation and gender diversity with children of all ages. And so I want us to think about these conversations in kindergarten. I have worked with 4- and 5-year-olds.
Hey, what's good, everybody? Welcome to Tim Talks. Let me introduce you to this monster that we just saw a video of. That is J. Wallace Skelton. He is a professor of queer studies and education at the University in Regina in Canada. His target audience is he's trying to create a queer and trans-centered spaces for children as young as 4 and 5 years old. Let that sink in. He wants to be talking to children 4 and 5 years old about their gender. He believes that conversations about gender diversity and everything should begin as early as kindergarten, because he believes that children start feeling different around kindergarten. He's also an author of children's books, one of them being Transphobia, Deal with It and Be a Gender Transcender, which uses comics and scenarios to explain gender identity to children. Let's take a second to take all that in, shall we? This man in the video said that parental rights are getting in the way of children who feel that they have the wrong gender. He wants to get rid of parental rights and allow children as young as 4 and 5 years old to make the decision to change their gender. He talks about wanting to that we should start having conversations with kids at this age, as young as kindergarten, about their gender. Now, if this does not piss you off like it does me, something's wrong. Something's wrong with you. This person is a monster, as far as I'm concerned. And you can try to cancel me all you want. I don't care. This channel's tiny. What are you going to cancel? But this person should not be allowed near children. They're a pervert. They're evil. They're disgusting. And you say you want to have conversations with children, but why don't you have the real conversation with them? And a real conversation will go something like this. Little Timmy, you're born a boy, but you want to become a girl. Well, what we can do is we can do surgery and put you on medications and pills and different drugs. And what we can do is we can make you a form of a girl. See, we can make you look like a girl on the outside, but you'll never have all the parts on the inside that a girl does. And same thing with a girl. Little Sally, you're a girl, but you want to be a boy. Well, we can give you blockers and we can give you drugs that stunt different things and help other things. And we can cut off and we can sew on. And externally, we can make you look like a boy. But on the inside, you'll never be a boy. So basically, we will destroy you. We will mutilate you, just so that you could think that you're something that you're not. I have grandchildren that are this age, and the decisions that they make are we going to watch Zootopia Part 1 or Zootopia Part 2? I would never sit down with my grandchild and talk about, oh, well, you're a little girl, but you feel like a little boy. What What the hell has happened to this country? For real, what has happened to this country? I may have, I'm a Gen Xer, so yeah, I'm a little bit older, and I went to school in the 70s, but and back when I was in school at that age, this was not even a topic, a conversation. You ask a 4 or 5-year-old boy back in my day, what are you? He's going to say, I'm a cowboy, I'm an astronaut. You ask a girl, she's going to say, I'm a princess. These kids are not thinking about their gender. You're trying to put those seeds in their heads. You're trying to mutilate these children. You're coming after the children that God created and telling them that God made a mistake and created them wrong. And you're going to destroy them. Parents, keep your children away from this monster and monsters that are just like him. And yes, I'll continue to say it. You're an evil, disgusting monster. And whatever license you have, whatever titles you have, they should be stripped from you. Because if you're actually sitting down and talking to 4 and 5-year-olds about their gender, you're sick. And I'm going to leave it at this. And this isn't something that the Veggie Tales didn't talk about, but Jesus said that anybody that causes a little child to sin or to fall, it's better that they have a big old stone tied around their neck and that they're thrown in the middle of the ocean, that they drowned. That's the Bible. You're a sick person. And I'm not trying to be snarky or sarcastic or anything, but the looks of you, you need to work on yourself and leave God's children alone.